Hi, I'm Michelle Harris.
I'm Gary Harris.
And we are Team Harris for Real Estate with 525 Realty Group. And today we're going to talk to you about getting pre-approved or pre-qualified. So, Gary, what is one of the first things that our buyers need to do before you start showing them homes?
They need to get with a local lender and get pre-qualified or pre-approved.
Is there a cost to getting pre-approved or pre-qualified or an obligation?
No, there is no cost and there is no obligation for that at all.
Okay, so it sounds like speaking to a local lender would just be like fact-finding. They won't know where they stand financially until they have all the facts. Is that right?
Correct. Yes, they will. They can make a sound decision on what they're looking for by knowing what they actually qualify for.
Okay, so and the only way they're going to be able to do that is to speak to a lender, right?
Correct. Speak to the lender, get pre-qualified, and get that pre-approval letter.
Okay, so then what happens if a buyer looks at a home before they speak to a local lender and then they find that house that they just really love and they want it so bad, but they haven't spoke to a local lender yet. So then what happens?
Well, they're not in too good a position. They're actually in a whole lot better position to get pre-qualified, get that pre-approval letter. So when they find that house that they just really love, they know they can give a good, sound, strong offer.
Okay, so then if they aren't able to submit an offer because they don't have the pre-approval or pre-qualified letter, and then they do get that information and they find out that the house that they really liked is outside their budget, then what happens?
Then it becomes very difficult for them as the buyer and as the real estate agent on their side to find them a house, because now they're looking at houses in a different budget and they're wanting that bigger house.
So it sounds like they might be a little disappointed.
A little disappointed and very hard to overcome.
Because then they're comparing the house that got away,
the house they really wanted.
The one they really wanted. They're comparing that house to all the other houses that they're going to be seeing, which is, now within their budget. So that hurts.
It really hurts.
That really hurts whenever you're comparing to that one, and it's going to be hard to find something that kind of meets their criteria that they really love as much.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it is highly recommended to not waste your time looking at homes. Find the one that you really want, that you're just falling in love with, and then go speak to a local lender, because you have to fill out their application. You've got to fill out you've got to go through their paperwork, their processes, and by the time you get through all that, the one that you want to submit the offer for, that you just absolutely fell in love with, could actually be gone and no longer available.
Right. And the last thing you want to do is assume that you have great credit, and you may have, but there may be a bill out there that got away from you. Somebody could have gotten to your account. You need to know this information before applying to purchase a house. That way you know everything's clear and good to go, and you won't be disappointing yourself or your family.
Yeah, because we work as a team with the lender. So it's not just Gary and I that is a team. It's Gary and I and the local lender that works as a team to help the buyer. So if there is anything on their credit report that they're not aware of, then that buyer works with the lender. Now, that's not information that is shared with us, but that is something that the buyer works with the lender on. But hopefully that's not the situation, and they can just submit that offer and they're all good to go. Right. But you can also reach us after hours, and the local lenders that we work with, you can reach them after hours and over the weekend as well, because real estate does not have office hours. We don't work just Monday through Friday and 8 to 5. Because Gary, when is the time that you are out showing houses?
I am working when other people are off work. So it's after hours, over the weekends.
And part of submitting the offer, when you find that house that you like, part of submitting that offer after hours is getting with that lender and getting the pre-approval or the pre-qualified lender letter, because it goes with the offer. Okay, so as you can see, real estate does not have office hours.
Right.
Okay, and if you don't have a local lender that you work with, that's okay. You can reach out to us. We work with some of the very best local lenders, and they can meet with you and see what your needs are, okay? So just reach out to us and we can get you in contact with them, and there's no obligation to us and there's no obligation to the lender, and you are not obligated to actually purchase a house. You're just getting the facts for yourself. Okay.
Correct.
If you have any questions regarding real estate, whether it's pre-approval, pre-qualified, finding a local lender, we want to hear from you. Just leave your comments in the area down below, or you can reach out to us directly. We want to thank you in advance. We look forward to hearing your thoughts and your feedback. We also invite you to check out teamharrisforrealestate.com. We have up-to-date property information that is pulled in from MLS. You do not have to create an account, and you do not have to register to have access to this information. So unlike other property search websites, you know which ones we're talking about?
Ours is always correct.
Ours is up to date. Okay, so the link will be down in the comments below. If you find a property that you want, you just have to click on there that you want to request a showing. You can also find us on Facebook,
Instagram,
LinkedIn,
and Twitter.
As always, we want to thank you for watching, and come be our client.
Be our client.